Daisy Voisin, the legendary prank queen of Trinidad and Tobago.
Entran de la sala del recibimiento y yo le cantaré cerca del nacimiento. Entran de la sala del recibimiento y yo le cantaré cerca del nacimiento.
Alegría, alegría, nació el Señor para saltar el nombre de su redentor. En vez de una, la Virgen María, y el dulce niño de felicidad.
Hi, my name is Dana Makano, and I am going to be talking about the legendary prank queen, Daisy Voisin. Auntie Daisy came from a small town in Trinidad called Carapal area, way down south. As a child, she loved singing, and her teachers had her singing a lot in school. Just like me, I love singing. First she was a teacher, then she became a nurse. She started taking part in the Prime Minister's Best Village competition. She met a band that lead singer was very ill and asked her to be lead singer instead. She accepted and was very passionate of what she had to do. She named the band the La Divina Pastora Serenaders. She brought joy to her audience. Her performances was amazing and vivacious. She always performs with a bouquet of flowers in her hand because she had a dream where a woman handed her a small bouquet. That bouquet was a gift and a message from God. She felt ordained by God to spread the message in Parang of Jesus Christ. Her and her band traveled the Caribbean, North America, and South America performing. Oi! Arriba! She composed amazing songs like Alegría, Alegría, Hooray, Hurrah, and many others. She even sang part in Marshall Montano's Soca Santa with her protege, Auntie Marina. She was hailed as the legendary prank queen of Trinidad and Tobago, mother of Parang. Sadly, she passed away at the age of 66. That's not very old. I didn't know anything about Daisy before, but I'm glad I got to research her because I think she was amazingly talented. She did a great thing for Trinidad and Tobago, and most of all, honored God. I hope I grow up to be like her someday. Hooray, hurrah, dun, dun. Oh yeah, and she's really cute too. I forgot to say, I got to do an interview with her protege, Auntie Marina, from the La Divina Pastora Parang Band. You should go and check that out. A few questions. Did anybody from this group sing with Daisy?
Yes. Most, let me see. The group is almost, next year we might be about 50 years old. Members come and go, but we have a few original members in the group. I sang with Daisy originally when she started to sing in Best Village. We're talking about in the 60s, around 67, 68. And then the La Divina Pastora Parang was formed, and I came in the group after it was formed in 1980. When Daisy told me, come in and sing. So I joined the group in 1980. And I'm there now, 40 years in the group.
What was she like?
What, her personality or what?
Well,
Let me see. Auntie Daisy was a humble, nice lady. Loved to hug up and like to kiss. Like to hug up people and kiss them. I never saw Auntie Daisy vexed. She never really get vexed. To say you're vexed, she's a cool kind of person. She loves to pray a lot. She used to pray a lot. She would have prayed in English and in Spanish. and she believed in homeopathic therapy. As a matter of fact, Auntie Daisy was a nurse, she was a teacher before. And as a nurse, I was born in Cedros on the 11th of the 11th, 1949, and she delivered me at the Bonas Village Cedros Hospital on the night when there was a farewell party for her as a nurse there. I was born that night. So you know how many years I have. Check how many years I am. So I was 71 on the 11th of the 11th. 71. That was my age. That's my age. Surprised, eh? I'm not looking like a 71-year-old lady. Because I'm looking old. Yeah. But Daisy had loved homeopathic therapy. She believed in herbs and bush medicine and all that kind of thing. Right? And I remember when I get it cold, whenever I get it cold and thing, I used to get it cold when I was younger. And she always bring some bush for me to drink. Right now I use a lot of herbs. I believe in herbal medicine right now. And I always look for herbal medicine before I look for a doctor. So I learned a lot from her because I have my own bush book. I make my own book concerning medicine. What bush good for what to drink for what. You have a sore throat, you have a different to use. I learned a lot of things like that from her. I learned to make medicine too, some of the medicine, what to mix to drink. I learned some of that from her. And she was a nice person, very nice. Like to hug up and kiss. And she had love flowers. You know that? Always have her flowers in her hand. And her name is Daisy. Right? So being around her was nice. And whenever we go anywhere with the group, I used to be her chaperone. I used to be the person with her, to stay in the room with her, to dress her and that kind of thing. And when she goes out, I make sure she look good and all that. So I was very close to her. We used to sleep on the same bed and all of that. It was a nice experience.
Okay. Have you ever met anyone talented and vivacious like her?
It have talented people, yeah, but I never met people of her kind of character and her personality. She was her own kind of person in her way. Few people you meet like that, but I have never met somebody so, you know, that kind of.
How old is the band?
But as I was saying, I think we'll be celebrating about 50 years next year. 50 years in existence. And we still have original members in the group. Members who were there from the beginning. Because if you were to go outside and look at the members of the group, you will see who young and who old you'll watch. You will see who they are.
Okay. Why do you sing para?
Because I like it. Parang is a nice kind of music. For me, I like it. And I enjoy it too because if you know a lot about Parang itself, especially Trinidad Parang, that came from some from Venezuela, different parts of the Spanish-speaking place, and it came to Trinidad. And when it comes to Trinidad, they call it Parang, but some people say Parang and all of that. But I like it because of the mood that Parang is. You know, most of these songs you sing, especially at Christmas time, you sing about the birth of Christ, how Jesus was born, and they are religious songs. Right? These songs are religious songs and they always tell a story about the birth of Christ. So, for me, I enjoy that. Though I have the little ones, the music is jumpy and all of that. But all the songs in the Parang fraternity, they tell a story. All reading to the Bible. Because the songs that were composed, most of them people went in the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and they made the story of it. They took the story from the Bible. So Parang is kind of biblical too. So I enjoy doing it. And what makes it nicer for me is that when you perform and people enjoy it, you feel better. You feel you have accomplished something. You make people feel happy. And I like that. I like to sing and make people feel happy. But I will sing Parang alone. I could sing anything. I could sing anything. Parang, jazz, calypso, folk, you name it. Indian song, anything. I can sing.
You just answered our next question. So,
That you were coming up with. What was it?
do you sing other
Genres.
Jazz or what? I sang some of everything already. because I started singing at the age of 8 in church. I'm an Anglican though, although I'm in a Catholic group, not even a pastoral, but I go to both churches and I could sing in both choirs in churches. And I started singing in church choir from the age 8. Check how many years I'm singing and I'm still in the church choir. I can sing hymns, I can chant psalms and all of that.
Do you believe the parang culture is dying or being passed on to the young generations?
Right now, to me, parang is not dying. I mean, COVID now have it a little half and half kind of way because we can't do what we want. But I wouldn't say so since the introduction with the National Parang Association, since they have the schools competition. The National Parang Schools competition, since they have that competition, I don't figure it is dying. Because there are lots of schools taking part now in parang. I just assist the schools and I teach schools. When schools doing parang songs, I just go and assist in tutoring them and all of that for competitions. So for me, I am passing it on. I'm willing to pass it on right now for somebody to take over the lead singing of the group because I am getting younger, I'm getting younger. And but passing it on, it is in, I figure, in the right hands now because it is going through the schools. Because the schools parang competition will be a bigger competition than the adults. Lots of schools take part and I go to it and I assist schools. So it's not dying. And as long as there's Christmas, it wouldn't die.
Do you speak Spanish and do you know what you are saying?
No, that one is application for me. I don't speak Spanish fluent, but I understand it. And the songs that I sing, they were all written with the meaning of it for me. So if somebody gives me a song, they would give me the song and they would interpret the song, what the song is all about. So you get the song and you realize what the song is all about and then you get the mood to sing. Because you have to sing what is written and get the feel and that kind of thing. But I can't speak Spanish fluent, but if people speak, I can understand a little. I didn't know French and speak and Spanish, in my time, because I went to school in the 60s and all of that,
Last question. Do you compose your own music now?
Music or the song?
Well,
Both.
do you?
Now, for me, I started writing some songs for myself, right? But I just have them there. I didn't reach nowhere with it really. I put some things together and I put a song and thing together on my own, but I didn't really use it and that kind of thing. But that's what I compose it.
Thank you for being here with us, and I really appreciate that you could be with us here today, tonight.
Well, it was a pleasure for me to do this. And as far as I'm concerned, I am starting to pass it on already. Right? Because if you are willing and you need help, and you need what, then feel free to call me. Either you make yourself available, or I make myself available to assist you. Because I see you're young and you're interested in it, which is good. But don't do like the others, because most of these schools competition, when it's finished, the children forget parang. After school, they're done with it. But if you have continuity, you go further with it. Join a group.
Well, this Sunday I'm going to be singing Alegria, maybe.
Where?
Well, here.
Okay, well, that's good.
And maybe next Christmas you could teach me something.
You might hear me sing a few verses of Hallelujah tonight.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. Because I like doing this, as long as children are interested in doing things like this, I'm willing to help them. Because I am saying Daisy is not here, I am here. Daisy will plenty more than me, but the little that I know, I'll pass it on. Because I learned from her.
Oh, the time of joy now.